Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know we're looking crusty and dusty this morning, but you know what, we're gonna fix that. So I already did one eye off camera today and I'm really liking how it came out. I'm going to be doing a review on the Morphe Lucky Charms palette that just came out. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the inside. All of these colors are so beautiful, so I cannot wait to try these with you guys. I also did purchase the Make Some Magic 6-piece color pencil set and the brush set as well, so I'm excited to try those out as well. So for the meantime, I obviously did one eye off camera and I'm going to show you guys how I did this look. So for my base, I'm using the 16-Hour Camo Wear Concealer from e.l.f. And on this eye, I did set the concealer with an eyeshadow just so it doesn't move. I felt like the shades didn't appear as pigmented as I wanted them to be. So on this eye, I'm not going to set my base, and I'm going to see the payoff of the actual eyeshadows. So the first shade that I'm going into is Playful. It is this teal color right here. And my brush, I am using the JH39. I'm gonna coat my brush. Good. Right here. I haven't done a cut crease like this in a very long time, so I don't know why I'm not using this brush set. So this came with this little bag and it came with 6 brushes. Guys, if you have not picked up any of this collection, it is so cute. I mean, look how cute this is. How can you not want that? Plus it comes with 6 brushes. So we have a blending brush, a little tiny precise brush like this, another pencil brush to really get defined. Here is a angled brush with a little spoolie for your eyebrows or eyeliner or whatever. And then a little flat brush and then another blending brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these ones out. I'm going to use this, what is this? Lucky Charms in the number 4. So for my next shade, I'm going into Blue Moon. It is this shade right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack that shade right here, right next to it. I like this brush. I've always been a fan of Morphe stuff. Morphe has been the first brand that I've actually ever purchased myself. I remember I got the 350 palette with all the oranges and stuff like that. That was like my go-to palette for so long. I feel like Morphe products in general are really good, so I was really excited to have this collection. Okay, so now that I have that shade on, we're going into Horseshoe, which is this purple right here, using the same brush and the same process. I'm not really going into, trying to make sure that, okay. So I was saying that I'm not really taking my time to make sure that it's, curved and stuff like that. I never really do that with cut creases. I always just end up making my own shape with a makeup wipe or some concealer. So I'm just gonna carve it out with a makeup wipe after I'm done. I know most people like to, actually do the shape of their, the cut crease and stuff like that, so it makes it a little bit easier. I always felt that it was a little bit harder for me to do that, at least for me. But I'm loving these colors. They come up like kind of like pastel colors to me, but I still love it. So now I'm using a Neutrogena makeup wipe, and we're gonna go ahead and cut this crease. Guys, it's not always gonna be perfect either, so try not to stress yourself out about you know, making them aligned, or, you know, there's many times that my stuff is not as perfect as I like it to be, and that happens. Yeah, practice makes perfect, right? You gotta keep trying. But that is where we are right now. I'm going to use the same camo concealer, and then we will be back to set it with another eyeshadow. Ooh, okay. So and if I have to, I will go back in with the eyeshadows and just bring it lower or higher if I needed to. So I'm gonna continue to set the whole lid with this concealer as well. I mean, I set my base with Marshmallow Magic. It's this shimmer shade right here. And now for my wing, I'm going into Yarn Luck and balloons to make my rainbow ring so far. And for that, I'm going to use the angled brush with the spoolie. Obviously, I'm just using the angled brush. So I'm gonna start off with the orange first and make a wing. You can do so much with this palette. It's unbelievable with all the colors that comes in it. And all of the shades are pretty pigmented. So the thing I can see a little bit difference, obviously, from setting the base and then not setting the base. So, I mean, it's gonna happen with all eyeshadow palettes, you know, but it doesn't really bother me. But besides the point, I'm going to do the wing, the rest of the wing with the red eyeshadow. I swear you can never have too many angled brushes. This is probably like my third angled brush that I have. Okay guys, so now that I have my wing done, I'm going to do my jewels now. Now I did 3 light blue, 3 dark blue, and then the 3 purple. So, oh, I feel like it's so hard for me not to want to do jewels now, even if it's 1 or 5, you know. Just go with the flow. So I'm using my duo glue. I'm gonna mark the places where I want them to be. That's my duo glue. Okay, so now we're just gonna start sticking them on. Light blue, dark blue, I think I accidentally put them too close together. And then now the purple. Please do not mind my son. He is most likely wrecking his room right now, so if you hear any loud banging or occasionally some screaming. Alright, now that we look like a box of Lucky Charms, I'm going to do my base real quick. Since I have showed you guys that multiple times, I will be right back. So I'm just going to do the rest of my base on camera to show you guys, but most of my stuff is pretty much the same. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this look looks at the end once it's finished, and I can't wait to try those pencils. I know some of them you can use for your lips and some of them are for eyes, or you can use all of them for your lips and eyes. I'm not really sure. I will go ahead and check that out for you guys. But I am super excited to try them because I haven't had eye pencils like that in a very long time. Colored ones like that. I'm so used to just using black eyeliner in my waterline. But this is what I mean as far as getting out of your comfort zone. You gotta do things that you normally don't do. And I normally don't put colors in my waterline, so this will be fun. Okay, for blush, I'm using Daydream by NYX. And put this all over my cheeks. Put it all the way up in my under eye, because we don't need that either. It's the beauty of makeup. You can explore and do a whole bunch of things with makeup and then take it off because it comes right off. Okay. Now I'm gonna bake and set my under eyes. Oh shit. Okay, so for the next step in my makeup, I'm going to use the Mix and Magic 6-piece pencil color pencil set. Jesus, that was a mouthful. So we have, do they have any names on them? Okay, so this one's Imaginative in orange. This one is going to be Optimistic in a gold. This one is Cherry in red. This one is Delightful, the blue. And then this one's Whimsical, the purple. And then Mischievous is the green. So it's kind of a hard decision because I can choose any color from here. What color have I not used? I think I'm gonna do green. Okay, so we're gonna use the green in the waterline. I'm not getting a good payoff with this green in my waterline. You can barely see, it's very faint. Like you can only see if I go closer. I was definitely expecting more pigment. So I was definitely expecting more of more pigment from these eyeliners. They are for the waterline and for your lips. I think all of them. But I'm gonna move on. I'm going to use a smudger brush. I'm going to use the one that came in the set. This is the LC5 definer brush, and I'm going to dip into this Enchanted color right here. That's what it's called. Yes, Enchanted Forest, and I'm gonna tightline that. I'm also gonna kind of stamp it on my waterline as well. Continue to blow out this green shade using the LC4. And we're gonna go ahead and blow this green out. I am a little disappointed that they weren't as pigmented as I wanted to, of at least the green. I don't want to say all of the colors, because maybe this one is just, you know, I don't want to say bad, but it's just not as pigmented. But it's kind of good as a base for your eyeshadow. Like how I used it, I just put it in my waterline and then I stamped on, I added the eyeshadow on top of it, and it did make the eyeshadow a little bit more darker. So I'm okay with that. But I do wish they were a little bit more pigmented, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, for my inner corner highlight, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. I'm using her shade VIP just to put that in my waterline. I mean, in my inner corner. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to do my highlighter. Let's do my nose first. Just a little dot on the tip of my nose. And then we're gonna go in with the fan brush. My highlighter is pretty much the same too. I haven't changed it. So above my brow. Also, I'm going to darken my brows too because they're a little bit too light for me right now. I don't typically leave my... Okay, so for my lips, I'm using NYX Professional Slide On lip liner in the shade Sugar Glass. It's like super tiny. And then I'm going to use this High Shine lip gloss. I don't remember where it's from, but I'm gonna put it on. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys like it. It's definitely what I anticipated for this look today. So I am super excited. I hope you guys like it just as much as I do. And I really do sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys that has subscribed or liked or commented on one of my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Before I do end this video, I want to do some couple swatches of the eyeshadow palette and the lip pencils. So I'm going to start with the lip pencils first. We're going to go in Cherry so you guys can see the payoff of these. So this is Cherry. This is, what is this? Delightful. This one has a bit of a shimmer to it. This is Optimistic. So that next one was Optimistic. This orange one is Imagination. Ooh, that's really pretty. This one is Whimsical. This one also does have a little bit of little flakes of glitter in it. Maybe that's why it didn't come off in my waterline as pigmented as I wanted it to, because the green one also have it. This green one is also like what is this one called again? It's also like Whimsical too, where it has little flakes of glitter in it, so maybe that's why I didn't get the pigment that I wanted. This one is in Mischievous. See, these two have little glitters in it. These two are matte, the orange and the cherry, and then these two have a shimmer. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the swatches of the eyeshadow palette. So the first shade is going to be Hearts. The next one is going to be Cereal Milk. This gold one is Unicorn. This one is Marshmallow Magic. This teal green is going to be Playful. The blue is going to be Blue Moon. The red is in the shape Balloons. Orange is in You're in Luck. The yellow is Shooting Stars. The green is going to be a Leprechaun. This green is going to be Clovers. The purple is going to be Horseshoes. This brown is going to be Delicious. This shade is called Imaginative. The gold is Pot of Gold. This green one is called, so this shade right here is called Clever. This is Enchanted. And then this other green one with sparkles in it is called Charmed. I'm sorry guys, I know this is really bad swatching, but these are the colors of the eyeshadow palette. I cannot wait to do more looks for you guys with this palette and those crayons. But this is the end of the video, and I really hope you guys like it. Please like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video.